Welcome back to my channel, fans of love like this. This is season 1 episode 5 scene by scene review. This episode is titled April Showers May Bring Flowers. I personally think that this episode should have been named Rebound or Developing Ship episode, because this episode was basically for the developing of upcoming ship. Let's dive into this episode review. In this first scene was for Maka and Remy, our first couple. Remy served Maka breakfast on bed and they were all booed up. When Remy brought up the issue of Maka getting a job, you all know Maka's response is always her usual response. She's still figuring things out. Remy is basically telling Maka the same thing her mother told her, like, you can't quit your job without having any options or a backup plan. That was what Remy told Maka. The argument went on and on until Remy told her he'll be introducing her to some of his work colleagues, then they'll go on a date. Then we finally had a smile from Maka, and as a girlfriend though, not as a friend. The next scene was for a different ship, Nimi and Tamara's ship. I call them the gym couples. So Tamara was a size 20, then she lost weight and she's a size 10. She's size 10 now. That was what she was telling Nimi, and asked Nimi if he left. Is it because he left Abi? Then Nimi said Abi left him for her first love, and Tamara asked if Nimi can't compete with Abi's first love. That's a very good question. That Nimi then asked Tamara if she would do it for her first lover. Then Tamara said when she meets him, she would let Nimi know. She has never been in a relationship, neither has she been in love. At the end of this scene, Nimi asked her if they were hanging out tonight, but Tamara just smiled. Next scene was for the condom couples. That's a condom ship, which is Tenny and Chidi. So according to Tenny, Chidi's bedmatic tactics didn't impress her, but Chidi kept stressing her with going out on a date with her. So apparently Chidi likes Tenny and wants to take things seriously. That negotiation that Chidi was doing was not helping, because Tenny is still not giving him the chance. For me, Tenny is just scared of falling in love. That's why she just doesn't want to give Chidi that chance. But you can see that Tenny likes the guy. She likes him. Next scene is for my bromance. That's Nimi and Remy. Finally, Nimi is appreciating Remy for the gym subscription. Nimi then asks Remy if he has heard from Abi. Like, my guy, you should have seen my eye rolling. Like, why are you asking Remy about Abi? Remy replied that no. Then Nimi told Remy he met a girl at the gym. He narrated how they met and them hanging out and all that. I was with Remy when he replied Nimi. I'm like, guy, the story was full of suspense. Then you cut it short. Like, I was like, my guy, I'm with Remy on this. Please don't be bringing half gist. I beg. Please bring the full gist. Remy now narrating his 10 or 9 years age difference with Maka, but made it look like it was his friend. Yes, he was now telling Nimi about he and Maka's situation. He wanted He wanted advice from Nimi. But Nimi, like, that's not how you do it. You don't start judging your friend. The way Nimi was judging the friend, he even said he was a cradle snatcher. He is dating a Gen Z, and Remy was now rethinking everything. 9 years difference. He even added it can't work. I'm like, oh my god, this guy has spoiled Remy's mood. So next scene, Chidi, Mr. Condom, thinking that with persistence he will get Tenny, he decided to visit her at her house. According to Chidi, he was coming to cook for her since she refused to go on a date with him. I'm like, oh my god, this guy, are you sure? Are you not doing too much? Then it was time for my gym couples. That's Tamara and Nimi. The way Tamara was just throwing compliments at Nimi, you really have a nice smile. I like it when you smile. I'm like, girl, you are really taking bold steps here. Go, Tamara. So Tamara actually makes Nimi laugh, and I like that, and that is so nice of her. But at this point, I think Tamara should take it slow with Nimi because he is still healing or nursing his heartbreak. And another thing, Tamara is so straightforward. She's a straightforward person. That is what I've observed, and I like that. Then the condom couples were still bonding, Chidi and Tenny. And I think Chidi's ego has been bruised because he can't believe after doing the do with Tenny, he's not still feeling him like that. But he heard about the whole kissing thing, Tenny's rule with the whole kissing thing, and he wanted to be the one to kiss her. Who was going for that kiss? Then Tenny moved. Like, oh guy. Then next scene, Maka and Remy. Maka was preparing for the dinner Remy was inviting her to. Then Remy came over to the house and cancelled it and said the office staff or his friends will call him Remy a cradle snatcher. Oh, I thought love knows no age. Maka was so furious, and also Remy added that it will affect the way people see him at work, and he wants Maka to understand this is all Nimi's fault. But I think if you love someone, age shouldn't be there. Age is just a number. I also believe that Maka needs to grow up. She's still childish. Yes, she needs some growing up to do. And our couple of the day, that's the gym couples. Yes, Nimi acknowledging that Tamara really made him laugh. Then Tamara went for a kiss, and all Nimi sees in Tamara is a bee. What do you think about this episode? Was Tamara forward? Should she take it slow with Nimi, knowing that he's still nursing his heartbreak? Is Maka right wanting her relationship public? Because Maka acts childish sometimes. Do leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.